anytime a truck has a wreck, they always look at the trucker first. They always do. And so with this, when they put the cameras in the trucks, it kind of helped out and it clarified our story plus the witness's story on what happened, but the camera spoke for itself.
I thank the good Lord every day that that camera was in there, because who knows what would have happened if it wasn't in there.
With SmartDrive, we know that the video helps protect our drivers while they're out on the road. It's also important to help improve their driving. With my role as DOT manager for our company, I'm looking for the safety precautions they take to become a better driver, and it just gives me a whole different outlook on what they have to do to be out there, because I've seen some of the film once the drivers had an incident, and it really gives me an appreciation for what they have to do out there.
Okay, this camera right here is a camera that is facing me. This is a camera that's viewing out towards the front of the tractor. There's a button right here you can push to activate the record. And there's also a button right here you can push to activate it, which is a lot closer than that button. That is pretty much it. There isn't anything that I press or have to do with the system. It does everything on its own. And it's pretty much as if it's not there.
I think it's fantastic for the reason that as you are driving, as I'm driving, as anyone is driving, you do stuff by habit. You don't realize you're doing it. You might change the lane without looking, but just what you've always done. And if we can see that, then you can show them, and then they might not even know they're doing it. I'll have the video on my computer, and I'll bring my driver in, and I'll just ask them to look at this with me and see what they see. And we can go from there. I would like people to know that are just going to be implementing SmartDrive, that it's not on you 24/7. The videos that we get is because there was an action that happened that caused us to see that video.
If you're just doing your normal driving job, seatbelt on, not talking on the phone, not texting, paying attention to traffic, doing the posted speed limits, you shouldn't have any problems or issues at all. I've never had a camera go off. I mean, I'm not saying it could never happen, but I haven't had one go off, and I haven't changed my driving habits.
So when you first heard that SmartDrive was going to be installed and part of this program, what was your initial reaction?
I didn't like it. Didn't want it.
Because?
I felt it was an invasion of privacy, but I did understand when we listened to them, I understood that we're a target, even though we don't own McDonald's or Chipotle's, people out there think we do, but it is for our own safety and the safety of other people, and to use it as a tool like anything else that we do have at our disposal to make us better drivers. I was actually even thinking about putting it in my own car for the simple reason that there's so many things that can happen.
I feel safer in there, and I just know that not only me is looking on the road, and if there's going to be an accident and someone's going to say, hey, it's your fault. No, I have other eyes that are inside the tractor with me.
SmartDrive is a tool that can help make good drivers great and great drivers even better. And it's a tool that if something happens out there in their normal work environment can help exonerate them from guilt.
I was kind of skeptical of it first, didn't really care for it, and driving as long as I have, you kind of figure out, why do I need that for? Until what happened to us, it helped.
When I drove a truck 30 years ago, there wasn't these things in place, and my life was harder because of them. And if I would have been involved in an incident like this, it would have been a much different outcome for me, and my life would have been much different.
It's not personal. So with the SmartDrive, it's kind of, it helps both company and a driver in both ways. So I don't know. Yeah. It does help. I mean, and I have no problem with being in my trucks or any other truck I'm in ever again.